According to the EU, non-formal learning is also intentional from the learner's perspective. After all, the student is coming to you to learn whatever in a non-formal setting, and so the learner must have some objectives, some intentions. Why am I there? What do I want to gain? Once I'm done from here, what should I be able to do that I was not able to do till I got this non-formal training and learning? Then there is informal learning. The EU also gave a definition for informal learning. According to the EU, this type of learning results from daily life activities related to work, family, or leisure. Now, informal learning for the child begins at home. The child learns a lot of things in an absolutely unstructured manner with no time limitations or barriers from home. And a child that comes to school for the first time already knows a lot because he or she has learned stuff in an informal setting. There was no teacher, nobody was guiding, nobody was asking the child to repeat and say it again and stuff like that. But by observing other people, by seeing what is happening in the environment, and by listening to what other people are saying and doing, the child was able to learn. This is informal education. A lot of this happens outside of the family, leisure, on the playing field. When children play, when young people play, in sports events, people learn informally. And people also learn informally at work, in the job market. No one's going to come and tell you, you need to know this. You just observe, you see, you look out, you hear, and you pick up things and you learn how certain things happen in a particular organization. If you move to another office or another organization, don't expect the new organization to do things the same way the first organization was doing. You have to relearn how things happen in the new organization, and that is informal learning. It is not structured at all in terms of learning objectives, learning time, or learning support. There is no structure to informal learning. Nothing. There are no intentions. There is no knowing why you are here. There is no knowing what you'll be able to do afterwards and for how long. It's absolutely random and typically does not lead to any certification. No mother or father at home gives you a certificate that you know all this. You just know it. It's automatic. It's intrinsic. It's within you, and it just happens. And that is informal learning. You are learning without even knowing, without even understanding that you are learning. Why? Because some of your senses are active. And in informal learning, it's the observation and the listening senses that help you pick up and gain information and even skills, for that matter, that you previously were not aware of. Informal learning may be intentional, but in most cases it is non-intentional or incidental or random. Because there is no structure to informal learning, there can be no reasons why you are learning. At times, a lot of individuals don't even realize that they are learning something. They just learn it and then are surprised. When did I pick this up? How do I know this? Who told me about it? Nobody did. That is the beauty of informal learning. And if we want our young people and our adults to be in education and be a country where education is universal, we will have to depend on all three modes of learning: the formal learning, the non-formal learning, and the informal learning. Two are structured, one is not, but learning happens nonetheless. And if learning is happening, that is what leads to education. If you know the basics, you'll pick up the rest. If your foundations are strong, you will pick up and build on those foundations. EU's definitions are related with the context of lifelong learning policy. And because they believe in lifelong learning, they believe children, adults, no matter what age you are, learning is a continuous process. Structured learning, Formal learning will not happen forever. Once you're out, once you've left the school, college, or university, you're at the job market, you're in the career field, it is up to you to continue to learn, especially in the 21st century as technology impacts and changes so rapidly. It is absolutely necessary for young people to become lifelong learners. And that depends on us people in education today, teachers and educationists, who must make sure that students become independent, critical, lifelong learners.